So here we come back to that idea that we saw earlier, an application. You read somewhere, you heard in your math class that in order to put solar panels on your roof, it's best if you have the same angle as your latitude. Now, when people are building things, people normally have measuring tapes. If you go home and you ask your mom and dad, do we have a measuring tape somewhere? They'll probably say they do. If you ask them, do you have like a carpenter's protractor? You know, so you can measure angles? They'll say no. Probably we don't have something like that. So you want to build something with 70 degrees, but you don't have that protractor. All you have is measurements. Well, the nice thing about the tangent ratio is if you have measurements, you'll be able to check what angle it would be. So here's the side view of the solar panels. It was measured to be 70 here and 208 tall. We need to find out if that angle of elevation, here's the angle that we don't know, so we're going to use the Greek letter theta to represent it since there's no letters here. We're going to find out if this is a good design or not. We need to find out what that angle is. Well, our tangent ratio says the tangent of that angle is the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Over the adjacent side. There's our opposite side. Here's our adjacent side. So to find the angle, we need to get theta by itself. We would do the opposite of tan, which is tan inverse on both sides. And go to our calculator and see what that would be. Tan inverse 208 divided by 70. 71.4. $70 to 71.4. Good design? Is that way off or is that pretty close? Pretty close. Not bad. So is it the best? Not the best, but our answer for this would be not bad. What we're going to learn in the next day is, and I'm not going to show you, but you can play around with your calculator, is something might come with the solar panel. You might say it has to be 208 tall. I want this to be 70 degrees. How much should I measure here? I'm not going to show you how to do that, but if you wanted a better design, how could they change that 70? So I'll leave that to you to think about, and we will figure out how to do that in tomorrow's class after the quiz.